there, Pisces. Hope you are well, friends. This is Jamie, and we are checking in for your energies and seeing what is happening. We're also clearing your space here. So let's check in. Wishing you a fab day as always. Okay. Just to let you know, guys, that if you are looking to turn up the energy in your life, if you've got a specific goal or desire that you want to accomplish, you know, something that you really want to achieve and just need that little bit of love, a little bit of oomph, a little bit of guidance, I'm holding a session, a live session with me. I mean, I've been helping so many people over the last decade regarding their business, career, life, to really, you know, step into what matters and make things happen. So if you're looking for something like that, I do have a free session, guys. The link is below in description. It's the first link. You will need to register. This will not be on YouTube. This will be only for those that are connected to me personally through expressing interest, basically. Okay. So just to let you know that if you want to get in on that, there is no cost. This is me giving to you in gratitude of showing up and to be able to make a difference in your life. So, Pisces, what's going on? Let's see what's going on today and how we can support your journey. This is a general read, guys, and a timeless one. So just take the messages that do resonate, and I do hope that you get what you need today. So a time to give rather than take, and then expect powerful change. This is a new moon eclipse. Then you've got don't let pride get in your way and look at the bigger picture. It's interesting what's coming up here because I feel like something that from that new moon eclipse, I think that was still in the month of May, right? I'm like trying to do the timeline. Yeah, I feel like there was something potentially you released or that was highlighted. I feel like something powerful is coming on in a really great way. Really supportive energy. I don't know what specifically is going on for you right now, Pisces. I'm just feeling a bit of a shift, a bit of like questioning a direction, a path, a situation here for you. I know I'm lisping a bit. I've got my liners in, so just to let you know if I'm speaking a little funny. I'm just gonna want to dive in here because there seems like there's so much going on for you, and I'm just like in your mind, what I'm feeling is just a lot of thinking about options is what I'm getting here. So I'm not sure exactly what that is for you, but there is some idea or something that you're looking at, questioning, maybe even rearranging here, which is really interesting. So let's have a look at what a time to give rather than take is, because there's something here. I feel like this is giving to something in regard to your work here, Pisces. Something that you're wanting to do. And I think this is part of putting the energy into that. This is new moon in Virgo energy. So this is very grounded energy. Okay. This is earth energy. So I've got the Two of Wands and the Two of Swords showing up here. Let's get two more to clarify. We've got the Page of Pentacles. That page keeps showing up. We've got the Magician. And then we've got the Eight of Cups. I'm just going to put that there. So yeah, see, there's something about some plans, some desire, something that you're working towards that you want to be successful in, it seems here, Pisces, okay? But it's in question because you're looking at it. Which path do I go? What does it actually feel like? And it's like you're in your logical part of your brain trying to make sense of something, but I don't know if that's fully the answer for you here, okay? I think it's in the planning. Yes, I can understand that, but I feel a big part is in the doing. So you might be just standing still for a bit here. Like I said, I feel like you're in your head a little bit, and I appreciate you and love you, Pisces. We all can get in this phase. We're just thinking a lot, right? And that's what I'm getting here. That's keeping you a little stuck. So you might find you're in a bit of a pause. But in saying that, something's still going to present itself, or some form of communication is going to show up that's going to intrigue you, going, oh, I wonder if this is what I actually want. I wonder if this is something that I have, attracted in and brought to life. And I feel like it's something that, I don't know, this might be the something that you're looking at going, is this really what I want? Is this really what I did manifest? Because I kind of had a bit of a different idea of what this would look and feel like. And I see you going after what that look and feel like is, Pisces, okay? So this is good. This is good because the Eight of Cups is more exploring. It's about, taking a chance on yourself to go do and find that Nine of Cups energy that has that meaning, that depth. There's something here. It's interesting that you're questioning things with this Two of Swords, and you're looking at what you're passionate about, what lights you up. But that when you're making the decision, you're making that decision from a place of fulfillment, right? From the emotional side of who you are. So let's dive in a little bit deeper and see what else Spirit has for you. So expect a powerful change. Nine of Swords with the Tower. So something that's been bothering you, I think, is going to shake up, Pisces. Let's see what this Tower has to say, shall we? What does this Tower have to say for our Pisces? What do they need to know? Seven of Cups and Knight of Swords. So when we look at this, again, there's something here, Pisces, that you're doing, want to do, and it's like getting to you a bit. And I think you keep, and I've noticed this before, it's like you're questioning if you've made a mistake somewhere. I don't know how I look at mistakes, yeah, sometimes we can make boo-boos, we can make choices that we didn't listen to our intuition or something of that nature. But I always feel that things are happening for us, not to us. When we choose to look at life at that lens, there's things that we can take from that and go live better, do better, choose better next time. That's the only way you learn. You learn through experience, right? And I feel though something here that's just bothering you, that's eating at you, Pisces. But I feel you're going to shift this if you get stuck in this energy or have been in this energy now and then. Probably more so just, I feel like there's just something on your mind. Maybe there's just a lot on and it's taking over a little bit for you. Decisions, when we don't make decisions, can be sometimes greater stress than making a decision, right? When you've made the decision, let me get that right. The in-between part of thinking about it and having to make a choice is the hard thing. Sometimes too, and I've even seen this, with people close to me, that something is really stressing them out, but they haven't spoken about it or they haven't dealt with the issue. So the tension rises, and they can't sleep and they're feeling a bit anxious. So I just feel like there's something here that may be a little bit ignored, that maybe should be spoken about, or not necessarily with someone. This could be a situation that you're experiencing that you need to really speak out loud just to get it off your chest, just to say it out loud so it no longer has that power over you, if that makes sense. And I'm seeing something here. It's like you're going to be picking up this energy and refocusing or realigning to what actually matters for you is what I feel. And you're going to go into and lean into whatever that something is for you, Pisces, is what I see here. With the Tower energy as well and the Seven of Cups. I think this decision, you're worried that it might, you know, really break things apart or really mess things up. I just see this as like there's so many opportunities available to you right now. And if you don't have the clarity on the path or decision, again, it's coming back to that what really matters to you, Pisces. Like underlying, if you had to keep, you know, looking at your situation, how something's making you feel, why it's making you feel this way, and keep navigating that, you'll come to the core thing for you that matters, okay? And sometimes we're looking at the problem and not working and massaging the, let me say this again. Sometimes we're looking at the symptoms we have, but not really looking at the core issue that's creating those things. And sometimes where we're looking is not the answer. And, you know, I don't know too how much you know about the body. And if you think of certain muscles, and you can have a certain pain somewhere on your right side of the body, but it may be the left side of the body that is causing that pain because your right side is compensating. Okay, so that as a scenario is probably the easiest way I can explain it. But there's something here that's going to come in that I think is going to give you some very clear information that you need, or that you're going to be called upon to help you realize this something. We're going to keep diving in deeper and I'll further clarify, Pisces, okay? But this is very interesting. So don't let pride get in your way. Yeah, so when I'm connecting to this about the pride aspect, you've got the sun and then you've got the moon. Okay, I mean, this is a full moon in Leo, but I'm thinking of the sun. I'm thinking of Leo, the sun, okay? Masculine energy, feminine energy here. You got both moons. So I'm just getting here that there's some aspect, Pisces. You don't know what you don't know. So how do you worry about something you don't know? But I think there's this other part of, again, the basis that you're making decisions on. Just be careful that you're not getting led away, because sometimes too, when all these amazing things happen, which is surprising, or maybe when we're not really looking at the cause of something, all the layers, we miss the beat. And we sometimes think that we have to hide that part of us or get hold of that something that's going to make us feel better, but it's just filling that gap for that moment. So I've got that Drake song again in my head. I started from the bottom, now I'm here. That's really interesting. That song's popping up again because he was around last time. So there's something for some of you that has evolved quite significantly. Maybe some great wins, lots of opportunity. You know, you're going big places even after some challenging moments. And I think sometimes it's very easy to forget the challenging moments and how we got here, or that where you are, that you prayed so hard to get here, and then it's like you're not in that pain anymore, so you can kind of, it doesn't matter. And I'm just getting some element here, Pisces, that I'm just getting be careful. I know that was a bit of a pause. I'm just getting be careful, because what I feel is happening, someone's fighting for something here about something they don't even know the truth of or can't even see yet. And I think it's so important to having a vision and having a goal, but being flexible in that approach, I think, is really important. In addition to, you know, success is not an overnight thing. It can come across like, oh my God, they got here, you know, in a couple of days. How did they do that? You know, it may look overnight, but the amount of work, the amount of lessons, the amount of time, the amount of mistakes that have helped lead to greater places is because we've learned from the lessons. And I feel there's something here about really taking a look at a situation or a path or a decision that you're making. Yeah, because the decision here, I feel, is going to be slower or a little bit longer than you anticipated. With this Five of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, and the Hanged Man. It's like a slow moving, looking at options, considerations for a decision to be made. So maybe, okay, for some of you, you might be leaping ahead in terms of making a decision where if a decision hasn't been made yet in your favor. I think there's a smart thing of knowing when to go after what you want and taking that leap of faith, and knowing that on the other side, everything's fine either which way. Because you've got things set up. It's like, well, if this doesn't fall into place, we're fine here, or, you know. But I feel like here there might be something that you're really missing that's very significant, Pisces, or a situation that you're in. You're not seeing something here that could have significant impact, is just what I'm worried about. And it's because it's in the heightened ego part of making something happen. And I just feel like this might fall through, or a decision you're not expecting. Okay, so let's have a look where this is taking us, because we'll do that. And then, like I said, I'll further clarify, because something here feels off. And I don't know if this is who you're dealing with. I need to check what this is, because I'm not liking it. Excuse me. Okay, so we've got the Page of Cups. This page keeps happening too. We've got Three of Pentacles. We've got the Four of Pentacles and the Five of Wands. So, Pisces, when we're being asked to look at the bigger picture of where you're going. It's really interesting how this Page of Cups is looking at this Knight of Pentacles. So whatever's being presented here to you, I think you or them, vice versa, are showing the love back. I'm interested. This excites me. I see potential here, and this can be something more than it is. Okay. And something's being presented here with this Three of Pentacles. But I feel that someone here with the Four of Pentacles has an idea of what it is that's going to happen or make happen. And it's different to whatever this energy is. So that's what I feel is happening here, that you may be put in a position of making a decision without having all the information, Pisces, okay? And then what's happening is you're getting now in a position of it's not what you thought. A little bit of blindsidedness. And someone's very held in their views or how it's meant to be. So there may not be a lot of flexibility in this, is what I see. But I also see that someone wants to work and make this work, this offer, this opportunity to come on in to seal the deal for whatever that deal is. I don't know if this is a relationship, a job offer, a new home, a contract of some kind. But it seems like people want to work together, but then there's also someone who's not very flexible in that approach. They're very determined in their ways of how it needs to be. And we're seeing this conflict occur. Okay. So just be mindful of what that is. I'm just going to further clarify, and let's see what Spirit shows up here. I'm just going to put these up here so I can clarify. Oh gosh, don't drop. Okay. I was like, my whole deck was going to drop. That would have been a total, I don't even know how many in here. That would have been a real pickup, 50 something, maybe 70. All right, let's have a look and get some clarifiers. Thank you, Spirit. Just tell me when to stop. Okay, we've got the Emperor with the Two of Wands. So this is you, wow. And then we've got the Empress, Queen of Swords. One more, thank you, Spirit. This is my Adventure Time deck. I don't know if you guys know Adventure Time, but I've never really got into it. My husband and the kids did. But they got me this for Mother's Day. All right, so Pisces, there seems to be some desire, connection, commitment, power struggle at the same time of a path and direction that you're going, okay? And I think the power struggle is more internally. I think you're trying to look at the facts for what they are. I think you're trying to go what work you need to do, what energy, how to run it, how to lead it, make plans for it, like taking that masculine side. Okay. But then there's also this other side of you that might be, you know, feeling more into the depths, into the spirit, into, you know, I'm just getting like very feminine energy here. Okay. So when we're looking at these two, you're trying to figure out how to make this all work. How do I make it all work with whatever's being presented here? So what do you do best, Pisces? You cut out the things, or you need to step up and start making decisions with this Queen of Swords energy. You need to get to the truth of it. You need to research a bit more. So you're going to be shifting back and forth. And this is probably where I was like, this energy was just a bit odd or a bit confusing, because I think you are shifting between all these energies right now of trying to run something, lead something, make decisions, control situations. Then you're dropping back into this beautiful, flowy, free, you know, energy, and then getting back into, okay, I need to make a decision. I need to get logical. I need to look at this list. I need to know how it works. And you're putting so much pressure on yourself, because at the end of the day, you want to manifest what makes you happy. But there's something here you feel that you really need to control going forward to make this work. And I'm not sure exactly what that is, but that's where I'm seeing a little bit disjointedness of part of manifesting, is that it's all over the place. So how do we take a moment, drop into self and go, okay, what do I want? What does Pisces want? You know, talking to yourself, what do I want? If I'm going to leap from here, if I'm going to go chase this Nine of Cups, what is that Nine of Cups? What is it? If it's not here or where you're at, why isn't it? Because sometimes we're searching for something that's right in front of us. It's just that we haven't dug in. This is the hardest thing for us as humans, is sometimes we haven't dug into that little void that we need to give ourselves. And it's a really hard concept, Pisces, I know. And it happens to the best of us. So I just feel like there's just something here. Yeah. I can see what you want. I really can see what you want. And you're searching for it. There's no doubt. Okay, thank you. So 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords. Okay, well, that's good. That's good. I feel, you know, the stress, whatever's happening, is coming to an end, Pisces. Share more on this Tower. Thank you. It's given us 2 for the Tower. Wow, we've got the Chariot again and the Page of Cups. So you are moving forward here, Pisces, to something that you really want and desire, but it's also that maybe you're shaking shit up, you know? You're like, there's some drive, there's some motivation, there's something that's going to like catapult you to go, you know what? I'm tired of feeling this shit. It's like you might have this little bit of reality check and going, I'm not sitting in this anymore. I'm just going to make a decision. I'm going to go for it. And I see that. And that can be a really wonderful thing. So I'm interested to see what this powerful change is for you over the coming weeks. Share more on this Chariot energy. We've got the 6 of Wands and the King of Wands. Yeah. So you're heading in the direction of what you know you have been like where you're seen, where you know that you matter, where you know that you've made a difference. You're really, that's where you're heading. That's where you're going. And the one thing is like getting laser focused on this is going to be a key part, okay? Getting laser focused, because we're seeing the Seven of Cups, which is like not being laser focused because there's lots of opportunities. So let's have a look here. Yeah, Nine of Wands. So let's just get one more for this Nine of Wands. Thank you. We've got the Eight of Cups. So we're seeing the Eight of Cups again. Yeah, I think you remember here, Pisces, you're going to get here and go, okay, I know what I'm fighting for. You're getting focused and you know what you're fighting for. You know what you're willing to battle and do and keep standing up for what it is that you want. And it's like you end up making this decision and are going after it. We can see that here. So what's this then about the moon energy? Five of Swords. Five of Swords. Okay, what else do we need to know here? Ten of Wands, Page of Wands. This is heavy. And the only reason that it's heavy is because I think you're at a point with whatever's happening, this conflict that you're in. And I think it's weird because I feel this conflict you can't even see. Like someone's fighting for something that's not even there yet. So again, I don't know if this is a path, a direction that you're trying to work out with someone, but there's just some arguing of where you're going that you don't have the full answers or the full vision or the full story. There's something here that you don't even see, Pisces, and it is going to be heavy. It feels heavy about this. There's just tension is what I feel with this Ten of Wands. It's like it's too much and you kind of like God help me here right now. But what I see that you're choosing to do is present something a bit differently. Present something in a new way, or someone's going to present a new option or a new path to consider here with this Page of Wands. Something that captures your interest is what I feel is happening here. Share more on this Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, lovely. Okay, so we've got the Star energy and the Six of Coins. So whatever's coming on in here and who shows up, it may have taken a while to get here or get to that point. But what we're seeing is that whatever this desire that you've been having, whatever you've been hoping for, we're seeing that this present itself and it's going to help balance this out, whatever this Nine of Pentacles. So there's some offer or some win that's coming through, Pisces, that's just going to, yay, you know, that woo, free breathing energy. But maybe in this conflict, there's a lot of I'm right, and operating from two people or two spaces or two different dynamics, when if you want something to work, you've got to be able to come together in the middle somewhere, right? So I feel like there's a lot of operating as individuals, and that's why there's so much conflict. Everyone's thinking of themselves and not thinking of the main or the bigger picture here. So let's have a look at the Hangman, what we need to know. That's too many. Just one, thank you, Spirit, for the Hanged Man. Okay, it's given us two. So we've got the Two of Wands and the Hermit. Yeah, so it's like you're reconsidering your plans here, Pisces, on what that is and where you're going, okay? And we're seeing that with the Hanged Man. There's going in to reignite the path, the direction, and really, I feel getting back to the drawing board a bit, okay? But you're given the opportunity to do that. So that's a good thing, okay? Because like I said, there's something here that you couldn't see or can't see. And it was just this next gift coming on in to say, hey, here's another way. Here's another way forward. And it just makes everything better. So you might just find yourself in a situation, and hopefully you can avoid this with the information here, is that you're going towards something. It's a lot of pressure on this decision, this direction, but whoever you're in conflict with, battle with, words with, I mean, this could just even be with yourself. There's another way. There's another opportunity presenting, okay? Page of Cups, what do we need to know? We've got Two of Swords and Queen of Wands. Yeah. I think you're looking at here, I'm feeling just a slight pause, and that can make sense here with the Hangman and going within. I'm just seeing a slight pause, Pisces, on what you're really feeling and what's really going on around you. Okay? Because and then I think as part of this, you're looking at the offer, what's being there, and I think you're looking at, how do I make this more than what it is? How do I really make this work, is what I feel is what you're looking at. I want to get clarity on the Judgment energy. What do we need to know? Yeah, so you're going to get some truth and clarity here, Pisces, with something. So I was looking at the Four of Pentacles when I pulled these out. So we've got the Nine of Cups and the Six of Swords. You know what I'm loving about this? Is that you figured out what actually makes you feel stable, what makes you feel secure, what makes you feel like settled and solid, is what I mean in terms of stability. And I think you're coming to some revelation. And I think you were looking for something bigger, yet a lot of the time it's actually can be so simple, but we make it more like it needs to be more, and how do I explain this? Sometimes the real thing is that you just want a better life for you and your family, or you want to be doing something that you feel good about, or that you know that you've done a lot of this work and effort, and sometimes you just want something for yourself, right? And we have to fight so hard, but a lot of the time that we're fighting hard for is just to be listened and heard, or to be appreciated and respected. And I feel like something here just is making sense to you. I feel like there was this outside picture so big, so large, and you're putting so much pressure on it. And it's like you finally just come back in and recognize, well, holy shit, look at all the things I do have. And it doesn't need to happen overnight. It's a stepping stone, right? We level up in strides, sure. But it's part of the journey. And I think there's something great happening, but when you pressure yourself, when you can be so not you personally, just us as humans can be so rigid and having expectations that no one knows about, having a direction and path that we probably haven't really shared the truth of why we want it and why we desire it. Or maybe there's some disappointment and shame that we haven't done enough, or could have done more, or should have known better. I just feel there's just so much going on here, and then it's like some light goes on for you in a wonderful way of just looking at yourself and how amazing you are, how far that you've come, that you are appreciated. But there was it's because you got this win to recognize that things are working in your favor, right? With this Judgment and Ace of Swords, you got the clarity and the truth that you needed. You got the understanding, you got that win, that newness of, okay, this makes sense now. We're going this direction. So let's have a look at what this Three of Pentacles is. Thank you, Spirit. What do we need to know about this Three of Pentacles? That's a lot of cards. Just... Thank you. Wow, it's still giving me a lot here. I'm going to take the ones that... Four of Cups and Queen of Coins. I like this Four of Cups because you're seeing something's here and it's put a smile on your face. With the Queen of Coins too. This is very nurturing energy of someone that has the resources that they need to make happen what they need to make happen. I feel you're paying attention now to what's being presented, and you weren't seeing it before, Pisces, okay? Now you see it. Now it's making sense. And I think, there's this solid opportunity of really doing something special. We're seeing that I'm getting the word wealth and creation. So again, the potential of something to really grow and be fruitful for you on both a monetary value, but also feeling, rock solid of where you are. What do we need to know about this Five of Pentacles? Five of Wands. We've got the Four of Wands. One more. And the Magician. Lovely. So nice. So this is really about, Pisces, the conflict that you've had, the battles that you've been going through is going to work out to get you on the path that you're meant to go. You just had to remove that one thing that from that Five of Wands to recognize the Four of Wands and what that is. And that's that path, that's that gateway to that happy place, to that vision that you have, you know, that desire. But you know, once you walk through it, there's opportunity to connect in deeper. It's kind of like that wish being granted and walking through to now do more with it. You now got the opportunity to do more with it. Maybe before here, why this was a bit restless was because you couldn't do more with it. You were very stuck with what was being presented and it just wasn't working. But whatever ended up showing up, whatever decision ended up being made, it was a better one in the long term. But you don't, I think at this point you don't, may not have seen that. You have, it's like you've manifested that win, that desire that you wanted. Okay, you've been able to influence and do what you need to do to get that result. So just remember, sometimes it's not adding, it's taking something away that can make the ultimate difference. And, you know, that can be putting too much on the table. It could be a thought. I mean, there's so many things that extra that we put in, but sometimes simplifying something can, and where someone can understand or connects to how they are, that can just make such a big difference. And sometimes, like I said, it's just taking it away instead of making it too complex. And I feel like that might be what the winner is going to be at the end of the day, and the resolution and the desires that you've been really wanting coming about here. So I hope that's helped you, Pisces. I know that seems quite a lot going on for you, a little intense, but we get to the end in a really wonderful way. Appreciate you so much. Let's connect soon. Bye.